Alright guys, welcome back to another upper body day. Mom decided to come down and work out with us today after watching us on the channel for a bit. He took a liking to my upright hex rows. Now guys, the reason that I prefer this movement, I've been asked this recently, is and the reason she prefers it too is we both have extensive shoulder injuries in our past, and it makes finding movements to work the shoulder incredibly tough. This is the one movement that I have found that also involves the traps, and it just doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt at all. This is the only exercise that got me past my injuries and actually began to re-strengthen my shoulders again, so this is why we do them. And if you're wondering, those are new plates that I've got. Look at those bad boys. Those are 25-pound, very thin calibrated plates Mom's working out with. Love it. But look at her go. Doing ultimately 100 pounds. Here she is commenting on just how intense and tough that actually was. This is her first time trying this, even though she's been watching it. Now getting ready to get into some chin-ups. She wanted to try these too, and she made a funny face, decided to highlight it. Explaining to her that she needs to contract and tighten everything before she lifts off. Look at her go. Now guys, the reason that I'm ultimately doing this is because I'm not going to make a ton of videos on women, because ultimately it doesn't matter if you're male or female. If your goal is to get stronger and more jacked, of course women can't get as jacked as us because they don't have as many fast twitch muscle fibers as us. But that does not mean that you train for slow twitch muscle fibers as a female. Train for the fast twitch regardless, even though you don't have as many as us. Look at there. Author Jones's philosophy being put to the test, because she cannot do a positive chin. But look at how much time under tension she got anyways. Good stuff. Now I'm going to try a muscle up, because Mom's still down here with me. She's just off camera. I figured why not. Yeah, I can clearly do one. My brain did not like the shakiness of the station. I felt like it was going to lurch backwards. Starting off here with chin-ups as usual. Got my new plates on there. It says another 145 pounds for today. Decided to try and extend the amount of time that I spend under tension under 145 pounds. And I'll pull up the picture at the end to compare it to the last workout so you can see. But definitely made some improvements. 31-second hold. Sort of like I was explaining to my mom at the beginning of this video. Do your best to contract everything as tightly as you can when performing these negatives before you lift off. The more that you get everything nice and tight before you jump, the more control you're going to have on the way down. And obviously that's what we're going for here. You're trying to control the tension that you're under. This goes to show you do not need weight to progress, because look at that. Nearly 7 seconds up front, a couple extra seconds in the back. Some major improvements there. Now moving on into dips. Pretty decent improvement here this week. Last week I managed to squeak out 2. And it's right about here that I failed last time, but I got one more, so already an improvement, 3 on top of 2. Not as much time under tension on the front end, but holy, the time under tension on the back end was a massive improvement this week. And sometimes, you know, progress does not look as balanced as we would like, but you know, sometimes that's just the way it works. I'm starting to try and spend a little bit more time, if you can't tell, a little bit closer to that 90-degree angle. See, like, here's a good, nice long stretch hold. I'm trying to spend more time in that stretched position under tension, which I think is why I got so much time extra on the back end. But man, I sure am feeling it in recovery. But still, huge improvements. Look at this, getting close to a minute. Here we are, last rep. Look at this in comparison to last week. Bam! A solid nearly 6 seconds up front, but holy, nearly what, 15-20 seconds on the back end. Crazy improvements. I think I might stick with this weight one more time, but we'll see. Showing you a quick water break. I ain't lying, man, it's been hot lately. But I'm setting up to do my upright hex rows here, and this is literally all I got recorded because I ran out of storage on my freaking laptop and I didn't notice. But I noticed before I started these, so sorry about that, guys. I did manage to get at least the full view of these this week. Still doing 25, trying to get used to my slightly new setup in the sense of using the push-up handles and also with the elevated foot positioning. And being this elevated does make it a little bit more difficult to cheat because of how far down I'm having to go to use my foot to assist me back up and then to get my foot back up there above the bar, but I'll get used to it. It's fine. And I'm also still kind of sort of playing around with the handle adjustment as to where the handles are going to be most comfortable for me in a way where I'm also not putting awkward angles of forces on them, so they're not gonna like fucking fall over on me while I'm pressing. So it's a little bit of an adjustment, but like I said, I am building my station very soon, and I think I'm going to account for this by ultimately having a bar down here that is completely stationary that I'll be able to press from and still have the adjustable bar in the back. But that's it for this week, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. Going to record legs tonight. Hopefully I'll get all of it this time. Come back for that. And peace be with you guys.